What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments, back with another video. And in today's video, we're actually going to do a trade breakdown, a recap, and we're going to plan out what we're actually going to do on Monday. So you guys can follow along with the price action read and learn a little bit about technical analysis versus the way we used to do it. Y'all just used to look at, random options trades I would do. And it ain't Palantir YOLO update season no more, so we got to get a little more active. So I'm gonna show you guys some of what I've been doing, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm thinking going into Monday. So first and foremost, we had a big sell-off in the market today. As y'all can see, I actually caught this move. I made like 50-70% on my options. I took a futures trade on this. I wish I would have held it because this was actually like 1,000% move. Depending on what calls you bought, puts you bought and what date you chose. But anyway, our plan last night, how did I catch this move? I looked at the daily, the 4-hour, the 15-minute, and the 2-minute, and due to that, we determined that our bias was bearish going into today. Not meaning that the market was going down necessarily, but it did mean as a trader, I was only looking for shorts unless certain key things happen. So I was already planning to look for shorts coming into the day. Our high probability setup was we needed price to run into the 720 to 780 level. As you can see here, I've got 2,500, 720 marked off. I've got 2,500, 780 marked off. We needed price to trade up into there, and we needed to show displacement, some bearishness to give us confirmation to get in. So what happened at open? We ran into our level, came down, we ran back up, took out those highs, the same ones I said, 720, 750, all the way up to past 779. Then it finally wick stalled out, started falling, giving us bearish fair value gaps, and finally it gave us some displacement. Now, as y'all can see, my little red arrow, I was a little impatient today. I didn't wait for my full displacement like I was supposed to because I was feeling it. And that's not a pro move. I wouldn't advise people to do that. It actually started showing displacement around here and here, especially this bar that crosses the 634 area. So the correct entry would have been to wait maybe around there and try and catch a pullback, but I didn't do that. But regardless, the market ended up selling off crazy. I made like 100%. On the puts I traded. I should have held them because they actually ended up doing 1,000%, but it's all good. I had other things to do today, and it's not always about catching the whole move. It's just about being right. So anyway, the market sold off today, bounced up, gave us a continuation trade. I didn't take this one, but it bounced back up to the 601 level and continued to sell off. So now we're going into Monday with a small sell-off. The market's only down 0.24%, but we didn't get the Santa Claus rally. I want to go on and call it. I know it's a few more days left, but I'm almost ready to call it because for the past month or two, we've been just testing these highs and selling off. But that's what happened today. So let's talk about what we're going to do on Monday. And this is a perfect time to show you guys some of the capabilities of some of my agents. So as I said, I built agents that help me in order to trade and do things better. And, let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? They bounce off my expertise and they have their own expertise. So it's like an employee. So I'm going to go back to Pam. Y'all done seen Pam on the video. We're going to see what Pam's game plan is for Monday. Let's go to it. So if I go to, let's see, right here, we've got the bias and market read going into Monday. They're telling us what the sell-off means. As you can see, she's got a lot of things going on. They're talking about how price ran into supply this morning, smart money sold. It gets real advanced. But as you can see here, bias going into Monday is neutral to bearish. What she's saying is, due to the way price action closed, we're still in premium. Since we're still in premium, we're still mostly looking for shorts. I'm not saying the market can't go up on Monday, but from a trade point of view, we're looking for shorts first, and only if certain scenarios happen are we looking for longs, man. As she's saying, in order to go bullish, we need sell side swept, which means the lows swept, and it would have to come all the way back up and claim the middle of the range. That's when we would go long. So what we're looking at, these are the real levels that we're looking at for Monday. Once again, we're looking at this same zone, the 720 to 780 zone. If it gets worse, they're saying we could look at 840 to 915, 840 to the 915 zone, all the way up to the 940 plus zone. And our buy zones, which are even more critical because they're conditional, she's saying 25,300 and 25,150. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go back to this chart and I'm going to explain to you what all that means, man. So what they're saying right here is we've got the 301 level and the 151 level down here. What we would need to see to actually go long, we would need this price to trade well below one of these levels and then give us something like this, a big green move as soon as it hits that level type situation. If we don't see that, we do not want to go long. And once again, what we're really waiting for, the ideal situation is we're waiting for price to trade all the way back up here where it was. 720 through 780 for the main trade, all the way up to 940. This zone right here, we want to see price trade all the way back up in there and give us some bearishness. If that happens, we gonna short again and try to make money again. And what I did this video to show y'all, I want to show y'all how real traders think. So we're not just gonna do anything. We're not just gonna hop in and try and guess where price is going. Right now it's Friday. I already got my game plan for Monday. We know that we're looking for shorts at 720 above and we're looking for longs at 301 and above. So if price trades between any of these areas, we not doing nothing. You feel me? We just gonna wait. All we waiting for is price to go up there or down there. If it goes up there and it shows what we need, we go short. If it goes down there and it shows what we need, we go long. And that's the game plan. So anybody who's watching this channel, if you want to know how to read price action, if you want to know like what to look for, how to look at things like a real trader, I got like a 70-some% win rate in this trade. I done made lots of money trading over the years, and I'm just giving you guys my thoughts, my agent's thoughts, and let me know in the comments and the descriptions, was this video helpful? Would you guys like more price action breakdowns? Would you guys like me to do this on more stocks than just the QQQ, the MNQ? And just let me know. It's your boy Steve from Printing Gang Investments. I'm going to see y'all in the next video.